What I've learned in life is that doing the hard things, doing what's hard, is actually what makes your life easier. That's what makes life easier to live. Taking care of yourself, working out, eating right, um, budgeting your money, learning about financial stability, financial literacy, being a great, awesome parent, working hard at your job. Like, a lot of these things that's good for you to do, a lot of these things is hard to continue to do. You know, just like how I say, it's one thing for you to gain possessions and put yourself in really, really good positions in life and be really successful, become really successful. But it's another thing to maintain that success, to keep those certain things, to continue to be consistent with doing these different things. So not only do you have to start, but you also have to continue to continue to be consistent, continue to eat right, continue to work out, continue to save money and learn about your money and spend your money wisely, continue to be a great parent, continue to work hard at work, continue. All right, you have to also be consistent. Um, so, yeah. And just because these things are hard to do, just because being consistent is can be difficult, and being disciplined can be difficult, it's worth it. Because when you do all of these things, when you're successful at doing all of these things, it's gonna put you in a good position in life. You know what I mean? But when you're struggling in these areas, it's gonna make your life really, really difficult. You know, um, it's hard to live a functional life when you're not healthy, when you're not making money, when you're not working, um, and when you are a parent. If you're not consistently taking care of your children and being there for your children, doing what you need to do for your children, um, and prioritizing your children, and also your spouse and your girlfriend or your boyfriend, like when you're not consistently making these people or these relationships a priority, then people won't have much good things to say about you. Um, you're going to be perceived as somebody that isn't dependable, or you're going to be perceived as somebody that can't be trusted. So it's going to mess up your reputation. People won't believe in you. Like, people won't. It's going to be hard for you to build relationships with people if you're not true to your word. If you're not, like I said, prioritizing your kids, building a relationship with your children. If you're not prioritizing the person that you're with. So yeah. Even though it's hard to be consistent, it's hard to be disciplined. Being consistent, being disciplined is only going to help you. Being consistent and being disciplined, it doesn't hurt you in no type of way. Um, so you have to think about that. That's why they say choose your heart. Choose your heart. When you're not doing these certain things, your life is going to be hard. But even knowing that you have to do these certain things, knowing that doing these things will make your life better, it's still hard. It can still be difficult to be consistent and disciplined at continuously, doing these things. So, but doing these things is ultimately what's going to um, continue to put yourself in a good position in life. When you're consistent at doing these different things, and be in these different ways, majority of your life you're gonna be successful. You're not gonna really have to. Life isn't gonna be as hard. You're just gonna have to, you know, the things that happen to you that you can't control, that you have no control over. Those are gonna be the hardest. Those things. Going through those things are gonna be the only type of things that make your life hard. But when you can control what you can control, when you're being consistent at controlling what you can control, when you're being consistent at playing your part, doing your part, then outside of life being unpredictable, like outside of that, your life is gonna be, you're gonna always put yourself in the best position that you can. Outside of like life happening, things happening in life that you can't control. Outside of that, those things, if you're just focusing on the things that you can focus on, or if you're focusing on being consistent at the things that you can control, you're gonna always be putting yourself in the best position in life. So yeah.